Hey everybody, I'm trying something new, I think, at least to me, to us. I'm gonna make chicken and dumplings. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the dumplings in there or not, and then cover it with cornbread and bake it in the oven. So we'll see. You know, if I put the dumplings in, there's a really thicker, heartier meal versus without the dumplings, because the cornbread's kind of gonna take the place of the dumplings. So we'll see. Y'all know I don't like to be in the kitchen all day, so I'm doing shortcuts. Come along and watch. I'm gonna start making the chicken first, and I'm using frozen vegetables. This is peas and carrots. This is some homegrown corn from last year that I prepped and froze. I'm gonna be using some chicken stock from Swanson, cream of chicken soup from Campbell's, and the chicken, I'm going to be using the leftover rotisserie chicken from Costco. I'm just trying to use up stuff that we have on hand. So let's start. I got everything here. Oh, let me show you my seasonings. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to be using some chicken seasoning, some celery seed, celery salt, not too much of either one of those, and some black pepper. The chicken seasoning has salt and all these other, what am I trying to say, seasonings or spices in there, so I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can. Let's see, turn this on first. I got my oven preheated to 350. I might up that. We'll see. First off, I'm just going to saute some of the frozen onions a little bit. A little bit of oil. I'm not going to use too many because Sis and I will primarily be eating this, not my little brother. She doesn't like a lot of onions. So they're frozen to one big glob on it. Turn it. Break it up a little bit. There's a few candles. A little bit more than that. There we go. Well, I don't want to get that in my eye. Okay. Go ahead and stir in the chicken broth. It says 4 cups of chicken broth. This is 32 ounces, so it's the whole thing. And then I add the, I'm gonna need this little spatula, cream of chicken soup. Of course, you don't want to come out even in a glob. There you go. And once I get this simmering for a little bit, we'll go make the cornbread, which is not going to be that long to put together. I have everything measured out except for the wet ingredients, but I have them over there next to the dry. And basically with the cornbread, we're going to mix together the dry, whisk it together, make sure everything's incorporated. Make a well, add our wet ingredients, and mix just until combined. You're still going to have a few lumps, but that's okay. And then once that's mixed together, your cornbread's ready. So that's why I started with the chicken first, or the chicken and dumpling portion. Because once we mix the cornbread together, we'll pour it on top of the chicken and dumpling mixture and bake it. Now it's time to add our seasonings, and it's pretty much to taste. There's really no measurements. You just season with your heart, as they say. Gotta check it up though. Almost forgot. So this is the poultry seasoning. Celery seed and celery salt, you don't want to put too much of either one because they can overpower your dish. So that one, yes, season with your heart, but lightly. and then some black pepper. I'm actually going to pour some in there if I can get it to open. Oof, that didn't quite want to open for me. Okay. While it's getting to a simmer, might as well go ahead and add the vegetables. Almost forgot about that. Breaking them up a little bit. You're supposed to use 2 cups of frozen vegetables. This one bag here is 12 ounces, so not quite 2 cups. That's why I added the corn. Plus we need to give that some time to break apart, especially in the simmer. Here's the cornbread. I'm going to read what I have in. This is my dry ingredients, so I'm going to read what I have in there. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 2/3 cup plus 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, and 3½ teaspoons of baking powder. Now 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So when I measured the baking powder, I used 1 tablespoon plus 1/2 teaspoon. And I have whisked it together. When we get ready to add our wet ingredients, we're going to make a well. And we're going to add the wet ingredients into there, and you'll mix it till it just combine. You are going to have lumps. You don't want to have too many, but you are going to have lumps. And then we're just going to scoop, pour, however we can, get this batter on top of the chicken and dumplings. Wet ingredients. Move that out of the way. It's going to be 1 large egg, 1 cup of milk, and it's going to be 1/3 cup of honey. And I got to bring my oil over. It's going to be a 1/3 cup of neutral oil or melted butter. I'm going to use the vegetable oil. So, there we go. I'm going to go check the veggies, see what they're doing. I'm going to bring you over to look at the veggies because the corn has thawed out. We're going to add the chicken. Still got to decide, but I'm going to add some dumplings. Got a good little simmer. I turned it down a little bit, but that has all thawed out and it's cooking. So now we're going to add the chicken. I picked the chicken off the bones and shredded it up a little bit. Normally when I make this, I use chicken thighs or drumsticks or a combo bowl, and I brown them, season them, and brown them, and use that, you know, take it out, shred it. But since I had this leftover chicken, I needed to use it up. I thought, why not? We'll mix this in. I think I need some more. I have some more chicken seasoning. And let's see. I want some more celery. I don't want the salt because the salt. Let's do the celery seed. I taste just a little bit of the celery, but not enough. To my liking. Now if I wanted to add the dumplings, I would add them now once I get my seasonings right. Let me go wash off my spoon because I want to try it again. Let's see what it tastes like now. Oh, that's much better. I think we're gonna call it. That's much better. Yeah. I'm still debating. Family, I don't know if I Can I add that or not? Let me see. See, the problem is I have 8 count biscuits. If I had 5 count, I'd probably put it in there. But 8, I think will eat this. Will, you know, take all the juice away. I'm not going to add the dumplings because that'll, like I said, it'll take all the juice out of the mixture. So I'll just turn that off because it's ready to go into the oven. Okay, so let's make the dumpling. Not the dumplings. So decided not to do the dumplings. Let's go on and put this together, our cornbread. Let me make that well. I told you guys about. As I'm flopping stuff around. Beautiful. Okay. The bowl. Add your oil. 1/3 cup of oil or butter. Again, I'm using oil. Put it in the oil. And it's good to do the oil first with your measuring spoon, because then when you do the honey, it'll slide right out. Because you got the oil in the measuring cup. Milk. Honey. Gonna have to squeeze you, aren't I? To get you. There we go. There we go. Okay. See how it slides right out there? Get all the goodness out of there. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of this milk out. You know it feels weird to me to be in here baking something and not use any vanilla. And our egg. Okay. Now, stir until the mixture comes together and there are only a few lumps remaining. I'm going to use the whisk because we got to break up that egg yolk down in there. And after I do this part, I'm going to prep my 9x13 pan and put the chicken mixture in and pour this on top. See, I made those chicken and dumplings before with the 8 count Grand's biscuits. And when you put the biscuits in there, you tear them into pieces when you put them in there, it does sop up all the juice or liquid or whatever you have in your, I'm trying to say, in your, not batter, but you know, in your chicken and dumplings mix. Or not dumplings yet, but, and I didn't want to do that because then it'll be too dry. There won't be any mixture. And I probably mixed that a little bit too much and running my mouth, but that's life. I'm back with the chicken mixture. Probably should have did this on the stove, but I got my camera here, so I'm gonna pour it slowly. I did spray this with some Pam already. Now, again, I think I mixed that a bit too much, but it makes it pourable. Okay, and we're really only cooking the cornbread or baking the cornbread. Everything else is cooked. So I'm gonna set it for 22 minutes and we'll see what happens. I'll be back when it's ready. Okay, here it is. I let it bake for 25 minutes. It looks good. It smells good. All right, let's give this a try. I might need to get a spatula to get it out. We'll see. Okay, it came out. And it's soaked up more than I thought while it's been sitting here. Let me use my fork. Okay, here we go. It smells good. I just wish it wasn't so soupy, liquidy, I guess. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. Still a little hot. Why didn't y'all tell me my little turban was on crooked? Y'all know what? This tastes heck of a lot better than I thought it was going to taste. Oh my God. This is so good, y'all. And you don't need the dumplings, because the cornbread, it does take the place of the dumplings, and it's got a little bit of sweetness because you know we have sugar and honey in there. This is fire. Oh my God. I'm gonna eat another piece when the video ends. That's how good it is. Wow. I'm sorry. I didn't have it up so you can see. Just about ate all of it. Can you see that? This is good. It's hearty, it's filling, it's sweet, it's savory, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's way better than I thought it was going to be. Buffy did it again, but this time cooking, not baking. Oh my God. And I'm gonna get another piece, like I said. Man. Thank y'all for watching. Who knew? I don't even know what to call this. Chicken cornbread casserole? I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I saw a recipe like that online, but it wasn't like this, so I don't know what to call this. But it's good. Let me know if you've ever made anything like this. Did you put the dumplings in or did you not? How did you get that sauciness, that liquidity, I guess, is that a word? To go down a little bit. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, y'all. Looks like I gotta give me another piece. All the best to you and yours. Bye for now.